Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max is powered by Apple A15 Bionic SoC with a 6 GB of RAM, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max is powered by Apple A17 Pro chip with 8 GB of RAM. On the back, we have a triple cameras on both phones, and the newer iPhone 15 Pro Max has a 48 megapixel with a sensor shift OIS main camera. Also, we have 12 megapixel ultra wide with a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 5x optical zoom with the sensor shift OIS. While on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, we have a 12 megapixel with the sensor shift OIS main camera. Also, we have 12 megapixel ultra wide with a 12 megapixel which is a telephoto lens, which give you a 3x optical zoom with OIS. The back on both phones is made up of glass, and the frame of the iPhone 13 Pro Max is made up of stainless steel, while on the iPhone 15 Pro Max we have a titanium frame which feels much lighter as compared to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Overall, this phone feels more comfortable and more lighter as compared to the iPhone 13 Pro Max because of the titanium frame. We almost have a 19-gram difference between these two devices. On the bottom we have our USB Type-C for the first time on a iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the lightning port we have on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And both phones also has a stereo speakers. We also have IP68 water and dust resistance. So in this video I'm gonna show you how is the Apple A17 Pro is gonna perform against the Apple A15 we have inside the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. And both iPhones is running on iOS 17.1. So the iPhone 15 Pro Max is faster when it comes to booting up, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max also right behind there. We only have 1.5 second difference between these devices. And now let's talk about the displays between these devices. On the iPhone 15 Pro Max we have 6.7-inch Full HD Plus LTPO Super Retina XDR with 120Hz refresh rate. Also we have a dynamic island on the top, while on the iPhone 13 Pro Max we also have 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR with LTPO 120Hz refresh rate as well, although we have a notch on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And the bezels overall, as you can see, it is much smaller on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. And now let's opening up the phone dialer, and that is about the same. Animations feels exactly the same because we have 120Hz refresh rate. So now let's open settings, that is about the same. In the motion, so again we have limit frame rate option on both phones, which we only find on a 120Hz refresh rate phone. Now check out some more apps. Now let's open Amazon Shopping. Amazon Shopping, it is slightly faster on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Scrolling feels really smooth, as you can see. 120Hz, it is a silky smooth. Now let's open this. Again faster on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And now check out some games application. Apple A17 Pro versus Apple A15. Now let's see how much difference in the Candy Crush Saga. So we almost have a 1 second difference between these devices. Instagram slightly faster on the 15 Pro Max. Pin out, that is about the same. Snapchat slightly faster. Spotify again slightly faster. Subway Surfer, Apple A17 Pro, it makes a difference, as you can see. So in the Subway Surfer we have 2 second difference. Let me show the speakers on both phones. First on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Here is the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and here is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And in my opinion, the speaker it is slightly louder on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max, but as far as the bass are concerned, it is very similar, I would say. And temperament too again faster on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max. So we almost have 1 second difference. And now let's see PUBG Mobile. Apple A17 Pro versus Apple A15, which is a 2-year-old hardware. iPhone 15 Pro Max is done. 13 Pro Max is also done as well. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with 90 FPS on both phones. So as far as the gaming performance are concerned, it is much more better on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max because we have Apple 6-core GPU versus a 5-core GPU we have on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now let's open Edge. Slightly faster on the 15 Pro Max, although we have a ad in the start. Scrolling wise, no issue whatsoever. And thus I'm gonna show you that you will not see a single difference between these devices in that area. 120Hz will be excellent on both phones. And last summer launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. So both phones is open the camera at the same time. Yes, as far as the cam performance are concerned, it is improved on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max. I don't see a massive improvements. And also get the front facing camera. So we have a 12 megapixel selfie camera on both phones. Now we have autofocus on the latest. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Safari internet on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network, apple.com, and that is slightly faster on the 13 Pro Max. Scrolling feels really smooth as you can see. Same thing zooming out. And now let's see RAM measurement on both phones. So we have 6GB of RAM versus 8GB. Phone dialer still there. Settings, Amazon shopping, Candy Crush Saga, Instagram, let's see pin out, Snapchat, Spotify, Service Suffer. RAM measurement, it is excellent on both phones, even on the 13 Pro Max. Temper 2, PUBG, Zedge, and last we're back to the internet browser. Excellent RAM measurement on both phones. And guys, what I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max, it is a 2 seconds faster than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, only in games, but as far as the system based applications are concerned, it is about the same. So in terms of the RAM device, in that area, RAM measurement is excellent on both phones, not a single difference between these devices. And now let's talk about the battery sizes. So on the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max, we have 4412 mAh battery size with a 20 watt super fast charging support, while on the iPhone 13 Pro Max we have 4352 mAh battery size with a 20 watt fast charging support. Again, no charger in the box with these two devices. And that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this sweet test comparison between the iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well as on X, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.